Carlotta, this isn't your fault." Carlotta Wren turned her head to look at Detective Jack Terry, who was dividing his attention between her and Atlanta's evening rush-hour traffic. They were heading north to Buckhead, so Jack could drop her off at Peter Ashford's home. She was still reeling from watching her good friend Cooper Kraft be arrested as the charmed killer, a monster who had murdered 9 women, leaving a charm in the mouths of his victims as his signature. There was only one problem. Coop wasn't a serial killer. "I know it isn't my fault." Carlotta dabbed at her wet eyes with the handkerchief Jack had given her. "Because it's your fault, Jack." He frowned. "Mine? How do you figure that?" "You tipped off the GBI that Coop was coming to see me at Neiman's." Carlotta worked at the store as a sales associate, although lately not up to her potential, considering all the diversions of her life. Missing fugitive parents, a delinquent brother dodging loan sharks, serving as an on-again, off-again body mover for the county morgue, insinuating herself into police investigations, according to Jack's partner, Detective Maria Marquez. Jack's mouth tightened. It was better for Coop to be taken into custody sooner rather than later, and in a public place. At least no one was hurt. "Jack, you can't possibly believe that Coop committed those horrific crimes." He slammed on the brake to keep from rear-ending the car in front of him. "Damn traffic! Where the hell are all these people going?" The way Jack deflected her question made her wonder if he thought the GBI had arrested the wrong man. "Jack, answer me." His jaw hardened. "It doesn't matter what I believe. I'm not on the case, remember? But trust me, the GBI wouldn't have made an arrest without evidence." "What kind of evidence?" "I don't have the specifics." "DNA?" she prodded. "The chief medical examiner told me the state crime lab was supposed to return DNA evidence any day." Jack frowned. "Why would Bruce Abrams be talking to you about the case?" "Because he knows Michael and I are connected." Michael Lane, her former co-worker, was on the run after committing some pretty heinous acts himself, including trying to kill Carlotta and, after escaping from a hospital mental ward, stalking her. Until Coop's arrest, Michael had been the primary suspect for the charmed killer. And Michael was still out there somewhere. "Plus," she continued, "I played the sympathy card by telling Bruce my father's name had popped up on a list of potential suspects. Thanks to your crackerjack profiler, Detective Marquez." She gave Jack a wry smile. "I'm sure she's behind Coop being fingered as the charmed killer." "Regardless of the outcome, Maria is just doing her job." "Do you know, she actually warned me about the men I let into my life? I thought she was talking about you." He gave a rueful laugh. "Not bad advice considering who you're living with." "You were happy when I took Peter up on his offer to stay with him until things settle down." "I wouldn't use the word happy. I thought you'd be safe with him, but that was before Ashford bought you that stupid tricycle." "It was a scooter, Jack, and it was a thoughtful gesture considering I didn't have transportation. Now I'm back in the same spot. I don't suppose you found the person who planted the explosive under my Monte Carlo?" He frowned. "No." "Do you still think it was Michael?" "Maybe." "Who else could it have been?" Jack shifted in his seat. "Coop." Carlotta's eyes went wide. "Coop? Jack, that's crazy. Coop would never do something like that. Why would he want to hurt me?" "When your car blew up in the mall parking lot, you told me the only places it had been parked earlier that day was in your garage at the townhouse and at Coop's place when you allegedly paid him a—" Jack took his hands off the wheel to draw quotation marks in the air. "visit."